Today, let's talk about something real, something raw, why we secretly hate successful people. Yeah, you heard that right. We clap for their wins, share their highlight reels, and say, wow, you're killing it, but deep down, there's a little voice whispering, why not me? Or even worse, they don't deserve that. Let's unpack this ugly truth about human nature, why we sometimes tear down those who shine, and how we disguise our sabotage as concern or criticism. Chapter 1. The envy we don't admit. Let's be honest, success makes us uncomfortable. When someone's out there crushing it, new job, dream house, viral fame, it's like a mirror showing us what we haven't achieved. Psychologists call this social comparison theory. We measure ourselves against others, and when they're winning, it can feel like we're losing. But instead of owning that sting, we flip it. We don't say, I'm jealous. Nope. We say, they're too full of themselves, or, they got lucky. Sound familiar? Yes, we do this. We don't just feel envy, we act on it. We gossip, we nitpick, we spread doubts. And it's not always obvious. It's the backhanded compliment, the subtle shade, the I'm just saying that plant seeds of failure in someone else's garden. Chapter 2. Tearing down the best of us. Think about someone like Taylor Swift. She's a global icon, right? Billions of streams, sold-out tours, breaking records left and right. But what do? We drag her for her dating life. Call her calculated, or say she's overrated, or not actually hot or attractive at all. Why? Because her success makes us feel small, so we try to cut her down to size. She's not perfect, but we're not perfect too. The sheer magnitude of her success can be overwhelming for some, triggering an impulse to find flaws, to humanize her in a way that brings her down from the seemingly unattainable pedestal. We nitpick her lyrics, her fashion, her every public appearance, searching for any imperfection that validates our internal discomfort with her overwhelming triumph. This isn't unique to her, it's a pattern we see with many highly visible, successful figures. Or take a local example, someone in your circle. Like that coworker who got the promotion you wanted. They worked hard, stayed late, earned it. But what do? We whisper, they kissed up to the boss, or, they're not even that good. We don't celebrate. We sabotage. Another story about a woman who started a small bakery, went viral for her cupcakes, and suddenly, her old friends were spreading rumors she was cutting corners or faking her success. Why? Because her light was shining too bright, and they couldn't handle it. There may be real things or processes in need of improvements, but there are those we made up to destroy people down. This isn't just petty, it's destructive. Studies show workplace sabotage, like undermining a colleague's project, costs businesses billions annually. But it's not just money, it's dreams, confidence, and happiness stolen. Chapter 3. The evil we hide behind praise. We're not just jealous, we can be genuinely cruel. We'll smile to their face, say, I'm so proud of you. But behind their back? We're planting doubts, spreading lies, or even sabotaging their work. And the worst part? We justify it. We tell ourselves, they're not that great, or they're the problem, not me. Think about cancel culture. Sometimes it's accountability, sure. But other times? It's a mob tearing down someone who dared to rise too high. Look at someone like Chappell Roan. She exploded with her music, but the second she hit the charts, people started dissecting her every move, calling her a sellout or fake. Why? Because her success exposed our insecurities, and instead of facing them, we project. We make them the villain. And it's not just celebrities. In families, communities, schools, when someone breaks out, we drag them back. Similar situations like about a guy who escaped poverty, got a scholarship, and his own relatives or friends called him uppity and stopped inviting him to gatherings. They wanted him to stay struggling like them because his success made their lives feel smaller. This phenomenon, often termed crabs in a bucket mentality, is particularly heartbreaking when it comes from those closest to us. The success of one individual can disrupt the established pecking order within a family or social group. Instead of celebrating the breakthrough, some feel threatened by it, as if the success of one inherently diminishes the others. The withdrawal of support, the subtle ostracization, and the accusations of changing are all mechanisms to pull the individual back into the familiar confines of the group, even if it means stifling their growth. There are some cases where people who strive to succeed even have to go somewhere else, since they're always getting pulled down. Have you experienced this or someone you know? Chapter 4. Why we do this and why it hurts us. So why do we do this? It's not just envy, it's fear. Fear that we're not enough. Fear that their success means there's less for us. It's called a scarcity mindset. We think there's only so much happiness, money, or spotlight to go around. But here's the truth, someone else's win doesn't dim your light. Their success doesn't steal your shot. But when we sabotage others, we're not just hurting them, we're poisoning ourselves. Resentment festers. Gossip isolates us. And tearing someone down? It doesn't lift us up, it just keeps us stuck in the same miserable cycle. A 2023 study from Harvard found that envy-driven behaviors, like workplace sabotage, actually increase stress and lower life satisfaction for the person doing the sabotaging. We're not winning, we're losing twice. Chapter 5. Breaking the cycle. So how do we stop this? First, we own it. Admit when we're jealous. It's human. Second, we reframe success. Their win isn't your loss, it's proof that it's possible. Third, we celebrate others, genuinely. Share their posts, cheer their wins, and mean it. And finally, focus on your own path. Water your own grass, and it'll get greener. Next time you feel that twinge of envy, pause. Ask yourself, am I lifting them up or tearing them down? Let's build a world where success isn't a threat, but an inspiration. Drop a comment below. Have you ever felt this kind of secret hate, or been on the receiving end? See you next time.